Mike Owens here, joined by Platinum Mike Perry, who on the 2nd of December is back in action for the King of Ireland belt versus Eddie Alvarez, BKFC 56. Mike, always a pleasure, my man. How are things are you today?
I'm doing great, man. Exciting times. Things are happening. Fucking ready to fight.
2023 has been a good year for you, Mike. You've had the Luke Rockhold fight in April. You were the alternate for the Logan Paul Dylan fight that obviously never went your way in Manchester, and then now we've got this big fight against Eddie Alvarez. Happy with the way the year's playing out?
Yeah, for sure, man. You know, it's all been great. Everything. The win against Rockhold, that was big. Now I'm getting ready to compete again. I was ready short notice. I take they didn't give me much attention, but the real ones know that I was there. Um, and you know, them ones was hoping that I wasn't the one gonna make the walk. So, December 2nd, I'll make the walk against a guy that is going to come and bring it and give it everything he's got.
Does this fight excite you, Mike? And I know that you're fighting in BKFC now where you can't kind of hold or stall, but there was moments maybe in your UFC career where people tried to get away from fighting you, maybe tried to hold you up against the cage or take you down. Is this the type of fight where you know that Eddie's likely going to meet you in the middle? Does this type of fight excite you?
Absolutely. I mean, the sport itself is a tribute to that. There was more strategy involved in how to, point or get a decision against me, and all I ever wanted was to scrap it out and be an entertaining fight and give it everything I have every time. So I'm gonna go do that again, and it's the best one. It's gonna be amazing. It's a great opportunity. This guy's had a belt everywhere, um, but I just keep seeing him fall.
The last time we spoke, you said that you've been given your bout agreement by BKFC and you were wondering why it hadn't been announced yet. Was this always the plan? Was this always the fight that the BKFC had offered you, the Eddie Alvarez fight?
No, this kind of came out of nowhere. That they all come out like that.
Mm.
Um, some guy gets an urge to fight me, think he can do something in a bare knuckle fight. For a great paycheck, these guys are paying. I'm the money fight, and there's only a few who are on that list of guys that are potential opponents. And they know that there's only a few on that list too, and they know I'm at the top of that list. So guys want to get paid and try to fight in a real battle, bare knuckle. And we got to fight. It's boxing.
Yeah.
It's just punches, and we stand toe to toe. We toe the line, and we go for it. It's a fast pace, super entertaining, and I bring it, baby. I love it for sure.
Does it feel good, Mike, to be top dog for BKFC to kind of get that respect that you've maybe deserved for so long?
I've been top dog out here in these streets and in my life, the way I carry myself, and you know, just I'm whatever comes at me, I deal with things in the moment. I'm very real and raw, and you know, I live for the moment. When shit goes down, I'm the first one up. I get excited. I get a smile on my face. Oh, it's my chance to shine, baby.
I love it. Let's talk about this fight, December 2nd, the Alvarez Platinum meets the Underground King. How'd you like this fight? Give me your breakdown of your next opponent.
Hmm. Um, he'll be jumpy, fast. Uh, he better be try to be in and out. Um, I think I have a little reach, so I'm gonna touch him on the way in. He's gonna probably slip his head, get low, try to get under some punches. Um, I'm gonna look to touch him up there and keep my hands stable, my fists strong throughout the contest. And so if he ducks his forehead into a shot, I wanted to do more damage on him than it does to my hand. And I'm looking to hurt him. I'm looking to put him away the entire time we're in there. I mean, I'm an animal in a boxing ring with gloves and headgear on. I really am. So with none of that, on an adrenaline-filled night with thousands of people screaming for blood, I'm going in. I'm doing my job. I'm giving them what they want. It's a party. It's a blood ritual sacrifice. It's to the gods. Let's go. I want the Lord to, he has the front row seat. Watch us compete and battle for his glory.
I love it, Mike. You and Eddie have already laid hands on each other, despite David Feldman's very worried look when you were exchanging body shots at that face-off. Did you learn anything from maybe touching him to the body, or perhaps him touching you to the body?
I learned that I'm gonna punch him in the face and it's gonna be different. It was just doing a little bit of messing around, and I let him have his last touch because I just felt like there was no strength there to deter me from my mission. And when I hit him in the head and he's not able to hit me back, he's gonna something's gonna change in him and he's gonna go fight or flight. Maybe that's Eddie Alvarez, because once I started to hit him, he didn't really fight too well with McGregor. McGregor just stalked him and put pressure on him. I'm gonna put that pressure on him. I'm gonna be in his face the whole time, and it's not gonna work out for him. My hands are gonna be faster than his, sharper than his, and I'm gonna be tough to take anything he has and hit him harder.
Look, not doing MMA math, but your last fight you knocked out a former MMA middleweight champion in 2 rounds. You're now fighting a former MMA lightweight champion. You've gone from a weight above you where you normally fight at welterweight to a weight below you where you normally fight. What changes in terms of game plan going from a smaller man to from a bigger man to a smaller man?
Well, he did fight Chad Mendes in bare
Yeah,
knuckle
true.
at 165.
Hmm.
So he has some experience there, and I think the first one teaches you a lot. And then and his speed, because he was a smaller guy or whatever, he might have some speed at the weight. We're closer in size. I find that there's a way to box taller opponents or even heavier and taller opponents, like, because they block shots a little differently. They can use their arms a lot better than a smaller guy might. And there's a way to box a guy who's a little shorter than you or is just right about there with reach and everything, and might have a little speed advantage. There's a way to box that guy too. So I think about these things, and I think God leads the way with my training and my sparring. And when I get work with my brothers at the home gym, everybody wants to see me do well. So I get a good look at what I might be up against. And it's good to be challenged some days in training so I can be prepared for that in the ring. And but bare knuckle is hard to train for. It's not like you can really spar that way. I've even done a little bit of bare knuckle sparring. I have some tough guys who are willing to go there, and we do a little bit.
Wow. You and Eddie are spending a lot of time with each other. I mean, when the fight was announced on Ariel's show, you did the kind of face-to-face interview together. You've done sit-downs with the Schmo. I think MMA Junkie, you've done a sit-down as well. Where you're spending a lot of time with your next opponents. There's a little bit of beef there. You seem to also kind of like each other. Where do you stand on Eddie Alvarez as your next opponent, as maybe as a person and less as a fighter?
I could care less right now. I'm fucking hungry. I'm cutting fucking weight. Um, um, I need to go work out and get some things going. I'm busy doing things. I don't fucking think about him. Um, you know, I have enough on my own plate
Mm.
and I deal with my shit. And then once I finally get to go handle business, that's when I'll be free. That's my freedom. That's my space. That's my shit. Fuck you. You can't have it. It's mine. Come try to take it from me, motherfuckers. I got these knuckle sandwiches for you. I'll stuff you up real nice and put you in the oven and bake you up crisp and serve you to your grandmother.
I love it. What's going to make you win this fight, Mike? Is it going to be that you're going to be the better technical boxer? Is it going to be that you're going to have more will when you get in there with the Alvarez, more dog? What's going to be the key factor? Is it going to be skill or will that's going to get you over the line in this next one?
All of the above, everything: skill, technique, speed, power, strength, size, looks, swagger, all of it.
100%. The King of Violence belt is making its first appearance. It's going to that belt fight. That belt is going to be on the
Violence,
line.
violence. I'm the king of violence, not him. Fuck that.
How will it feel? How much will it mean to win that belt on December 2nd for you?
You know, as great as it will feel to smash Eddie Alvarez's face, it's gonna be amazing. I'm gonna enjoy myself. Man, I'm gonna love that belt, but fuck that belt, bro. I'm here for the battle, dude. Let's go to fucking war.
Is that what
Show
excites you
me what
most?
you got.
Is that what's exciting you most, Mike? The thought of the fight rather than becoming the King of Violence champion?
All of it, everything, the whole scenario. There's not, you can't take nothing away from me. I want all of it. I want the whole shebang, everything that comes with it, all the glory, all the titles, all the fun, all the fame, all the money, all the hard work and determination and perseverance and everything. Fighting him, winning the belt, enjoying that 10 seconds of that. It feels so fast. It's like a blip. Just, if the fight lasts 12 minutes, 17 minutes, because time in between brain, I count it all. How long am I under the lights? If it lasts that long, I'm gonna enjoy every moment of it and soak it in.
I love it. Last time we should have saw you in action October 14th. You were obviously in Manchester as the alternate for the Logan Paul Danis fight, and you run into your old pal, a guy from my neck of the woods in Liverpool, and Darren Till. Saw your face off. I saw you clinch up, feel a little bit of each other. I think the quote from Till was the "me and him are at the fight" as he pointed towards you. Is that the fight that you think we could potentially see in 2024 after all these years?
Yes, I think me and him are both in our greatest, coming into our greatest time, our strongest. I mean, who knows? I think like I might be stronger when I'm 47. I think like I'm never gonna stop learning. I'm always going to keep figuring out new things and finding ways to be just a little bit better, just a little bit better always. So, the fight, we can make that fight happen. I want to make that fight happen. And we're good at bad blood, but we've grown up a lot and now it's a competitiveness amongst two athletes, two fighters. We're athletes, but we're also different than athletes. Fighters are a special class of professional athlete. Special ed, CTE, all those things, whatever you want to fucking say. We are our own class and all us great fighters, and there's a certain type of people in this world that you don't fuck with And that's winners. You can't fuck with a winner. You can't deter. You cannot change a winner's mind. And then you throw two winners who have been through loops and ups and downs, and they have learned from their mistakes at a younger age, and they've gotten stronger. And you throw two of those guys in the ring, and the best man wins.
100%. Talking about real fighters, you were the alternate for two fighters who aren't two men who aren't technically classed as fighters in Logan Paul and Dylan Dennis. How do you reflect on that overall experience and kind of being that alternate position? Do you look back on it with goodwill? Do you kind of regret it? Where are you kind of at with how it all went down?
Nothing went down. Let me fight.
Yeah.
I'm gonna fight. I'm gonna fight.
Yeah.
It's gonna go. Someone's going down. And it's Eddie Alvarez is going down December 2nd. That's the fight that matters. That's the fight that counts. King of Violence, KOV. It's on my shoulders. It's on my back. I've already won. It's on my name. I'm Platinum Mike Perry, and I'm ready to perform. I'm ready to battle and entertain. I want to fight. Fuck all this talking shit. So thank you guys. Thanks to my sponsors, marketcipher.com, Kenpai Pandas. Thank you, Owen Media. Let's go, man. Cheers. Thank you, BKFC. Thank you, First Round Management. Thank you to my family. God forgive me, but I do my best.
Make sure to subscribe to the LowKick MMA YouTube channel for all the latest news, event previews, and interviews with some of the biggest stars in MMA.